What's up guys, it's Rock once again for another gear review on my Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer jacket. And I want to stop right here and tell everybody that's subscribed to my channel and have watched my videos, I really appreciate it. It means a lot and it kind of gets me keep going doing more gear reviews. Secondly, I want to add this too really fast. If there's any of my gear from my initial gear list, or my 7-pound ultralight gear list, that you want me to go over, or something I haven't gone over yet, and you want to kind of prioritize whatever, just leave a comment below, and I will do another video on that particular piece of gear. Okay, so the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. This jacket weighs 8.6 ounces. Chose for the hooded version because I do have a Z-Pack sleeping bag that, for those of you that do know, the Z-Pack sleeping bag is a hoodless bag. It's like a quilt type style bag. So I wanted to use this for a dual purpose, like being able to wear it around camp. I don't wear it too much hiking because it gets so hot, but I wanted to be able to use this for my sleeping bag. And I might have mentioned, I think I did mention on one of my other videos, the way I do use this with that sleeping bag, and there's no sense in doing a video, but if I needed to, I could, I guess. Anyway, so the bag comes up right around under my armpits, and I'll cinch it up, and then I usually just leave my arms out, throw some gloves on if it gets too cold, and I'll either use this or my balaclava, my Z-Pack balaclava, which I'll do a gear review on, or I'll use both if it's really cold. The last hike I went on, it was down in the 20s, and I did actually bring the Z-Packs up to my neck, so I actually had this on in my Z-Packs bag with gloves and my balaclava and this over it, and it did fine. It's a really warm jacket. The cuffs are non-elastic, so they're like a one size, I guess, fits most, I guess you would say. This the hood does have an elasticity. It's like a little it kind of sinks around your face. It will go down to about right here, right up underneath your mouth, so it does not cover your breathing, your mouth or anything like that. So therefore, you're not building up condensation in the in the hood. It does have zip pockets. It has zip pockets right here. They're really deep pockets, which is pretty cool. They could have taken those off to save a little bit of extra weight, which, whatever. It's a mainstream brand, so they're going to try to go for the public as well. It has a good zipper. The zipper works fine every time. It does have this little, I don't even know what you call these things, but like it's behind the zipper, and it doesn't get caught up in there. It's like on some sleeping bags, your draft tube. I guess this is similar to a draft tube if you want to call it that. But I've never had it caught up in the zipper or anything like that. This is a size large, by the way. I don't know if I said that. So the 8.6 ounces is for my size large with the hood, so that should be a standard deal. It does stuff in its own pocket. So one of these pockets has a double zipper, and it's this one right here. So you actually have two zippers, one on the outside and one on the inside. And what you do, and I'm going to demonstrate for you, the way I do it, I just start stuffing it, and it goes all the way in its own pocket, like I said. I'll show you the size of it really fast, and I usually leave it like this in my backpack, and then when I get to camp, since it does compress the down some, I will open it up and let it just chill out, in my duplex, and kind of fluff up just a bit before I do put it on. Now, whenever you do zip this up, if you notice it's kind of puffy here, I do have to stuff this down some. It has a little pull top tab here. I guess you could hang it with, whatever. I usually just stick my thumb in there with it and then just zip it up, just keep the jacket out of the way. As you can see, let me try to flatten it out into a square. So these are the dimensions right here. As you can tell, I mean, it's probably 11 inches long. It does compress, so I mean, if you wanted to stuff it in a stuff sack or something, I mean, it's very compressible. I usually just leave it something like this, throw it in my backpack, and like I said, when I get to camp, I will open it up, let the down, I guess, fluff out, however you want to say it. I don't know what the technical term is that, but let your down fluff up. Same way you do your sleeping bag, so everybody knows about that. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There's no pit zips on this, which that would be a cool little deal if you did have pit zips. It would add to the weight. That's the only downside to that I see. But it would kind of air you out a little bit more. It does get extremely hot. Whenever I'm around the fire, I don't usually just chill with this. I usually put on my rain jacket, and I used to use the Helium 2, and if you watch my other video, I now have the Z-Packs Challenger rain jacket. So the fire, it seems like, and I don't have any burn marks in or anything like that, but sometimes the ash will fly up and stuff, and I was kind of afraid of it burning through, you know, and messing up the jacket, because when I bought this, it was pretty expensive. I don't know what the prices are now. I think if you shop around, got like an odd color, you might get a pretty good deal, maybe. Who knows? I don't know, 165, 200. I can't remember what I paid for this, but it was pretty expensive. But this is one of those pieces of gear that I have that are pretty vital. The last trip we were talking, the guy that went with me, and we were talking about if there was like, if the whole camp caught on fire and you had to save 5 pieces of gear, what would those pieces of gear be? And this was one of my 5, as well as him. He had one also. So it's a cool jacket. Oh yeah, I don't wear this out a lot. I do more so now than when I first bought it. At first it was so shiny, it looked like a spacesuit or something, like NSYNC back in the day, and like it was trying to be cool or whatnot, and I wasn't down for that. So I do wear it more now. It's pretty dull now. I don't know how it looks in the video, but it is pretty dull now. You still look like the Michelin Man because it is kind of puffy. As a matter of fact, I'll put it on for you really fast. Give me a second. Told you that was really fast, wasn't it? Okay, so this is the size. I mean, it's not crazy huge. It's not really crazy puffy, but it does do the trick. It's not like a long jacket. It doesn't hang down crazy long or anything like that. It's super comfortable. I mean, the movement's great. You can move everywhere, hands up, whatever. I guess I can show you the hood really fast. So the hood, if you zip it all the way up, it does go to right about there. You cannot make this any tighter. There's no drawstring adjustment or anything to kind of seal this in anymore. That's kind of where that's at. Anyway, it's a great jacket overall, and I would definitely recommend it. I have no problems with this jacket. I haven't run into any problems or anything I would change to the jacket. It is 8.6 ounces. You know, for a down jacket, I mean, that's very good. It's the lightest I've found, besides if you're going to... Actually, I haven't found a lighter one. But I don't even know if I'd change because I like this jacket so much. The only thing I might change is like Z-Packs or somebody, like an awesome cottage company, came out with a really good jacket and it was lighter. I mean, it would have to be like a good 2 ounces lighter at least for me to get it. Anyways, guys, I guess that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure if you aren't subscribed to my videos, please subscribe. That'd be a lot of help. Like the video, thumbs up it, thumbs down it, whichever way. Leave comments. Make sure you check out my 7-pound winter gear list. Leave a comment if there's any gear that I covered there that you would like to see on the next one. Also, I've got the AT trip starting March the 6th. I think I have an 87 mile trip planned. I'll be doing my gear, I guess my gear list. I'll go over my gear list for that trip as well. I'm still kind of trying to check out the weather, seeing, make sure the bag I'm going to bring and everything like that. But once I have that set up, I'll do that, and then I'll do a documentary of or not a documentary, that sounds pretty lame, I guess. But I will document the trip and everything like that. So anyway, make sure you comment below. I love getting comments. I love answering the comments. So if you have any questions or anything like that, I will do my best to answer your questions. If I can't come up with an answer, I'm not going to lie to you. I will figure it out. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.